with an update to a breaking story we have been following the last few hours out of East Point, where police say an employee stabbing her own manager to death. This all happening inside a McDonald's on 9 Mile.
I got sent home early yesterday. I got sent home early today by the same person. I'm telling you, she's a bully. This isn't funny. She needs to understand that just because she's a mother and got children doesn't mean that she can come in the store, you know, disrespecting people, talking to them like everybody's beneath her. She has no respect. And it isn't funny at all. Like, seriously, man, I got I got to take care of. And she keeps sending me home early. It's not funny. She's playing games. And then all day, throughout the day, she keeps sending her little racial shit. And then throughout the day, she keeps on, like, putting negative energy in the air, talking about people, gossiping about people. It's not funny, man. Don't have to stop. She's a bully. I'm telling you. She's a bully. She brings a lot of negative energy in there. She always panic when there's a lot going on. And then she try to manipulate that and make it seem like we ain't doing something right. But we are working really hard and doing great. It's just the fact that she panicked. And I caught her a few times making a mistake. And she tried to hurry up and play it off. You know, nobody's perfect. It's God, it happens. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes, like, somebody might get confused. So it gets busy, yeah. But she needs to stop playing like she don't be making mistakes. I be catching her. So all that animosity and that she keep putting in the air and stuff, then trying to tell me I'm always snapping on people. No, that's false. No, I don't snap on people. I don't go in there doing that. I tell her, no, I make peace. That's what I'm doing. I've been creating peace. So all that negative energy that she's bringing in there and trying to manipulate it, no, that's going to stop. All that negative she's saying about, you know, her personal life, all of that. No, she's bringing all of that in there and then playing games saying she want to take her belt off and beat somebody. Y'all act like my kids in here. No, we ain't your kids. Respect us. Stop talking to us like that. That is crazy. I'm telling you. But to get sent home 2 days in a row, man, and I came in on my off day to make up my time, and she still sends me home early, it's not funny. Somebody will have to do something about that. It's not funny. It's not fair. It isn't funny at all.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. So we got to talk about an insane story out of the Detroit area involving a McDonald's employee who decided to stab her manager to death over work hours, right? Apparently, this woman by the name of Afeni Muhammad was very upset about the fact that her manager was not giving her the hours that she wanted. And also other stuff as well too. Like, for example, she claimed, as you guys saw at the beginning of this video, that her manager was a bully, that she's saying racist stuff, that, you know, she's disrespecting people. Basically, she didn't like her manager. And because of that, she decided to take it out on her manager. Now, this story is going viral because this individual appears to be a full-blown lunatic. And videos floating around on the internet kind of confirm that, yeah, this individual is a full-blown lunatic. Take a look.
The bigger they are, the harder they fall. Bitch, I ain't gonna catch you.
We just spoke with the victim's daughter, who is absolutely beside herself. You're going to be hearing from her later today on our newscast, Fox 2 News at 5 o'clock. But first of all, let's break down what happened. And I think you've got some video that you can show. This was around 8 o'clock this morning here at the McDonald's in East Point on 9 Mile. There was some sort of verbal altercation between this manager and an employee who, incidentally, the daughter says they were friends, that they were friendly. The employee goes home, according to police, gets a knife, comes back, stabs the manager. We've learned her name is Jennifer Harris, 39 years old, 6 children, a single mom, working here for 15 years, stabs her to death. And then somebody in the drive-thru, this is happening in the area of where the employees are working in the drive-thru section of the fast food restaurant. Somebody going through the drive-thru, a CPL holder, sees everything happen. He shoots his gun in the air to try to stop everything. Unfortunately, he is not successful in doing so. But as the suspect is running out of the McDonald's, the police say that the man with the gun actually ran after her and held her at gunpoint until police arrived. She was arrested. Unfortunately, Jennifer Harris, 39 years old, died once she arrived at a hospital, multiple stab wounds. We did talk to an employee. Here's what she had to say about this horrible tragedy.
She left for 5 minutes. She came back with a mask on her face, and the only thing I seen was her hands. That's how I knew it was her. And she started stabbing her, and I ran for help, and basically asking everybody, like, help or whatever. I tried to stop her. It was no stopping her. She stabbed her everywhere.
Just an absolutely horrible, horrible situation. Again, coming up tonight at 5 o'clock, you'll be hearing from Jennifer Harris's oldest daughter. The family, these kids are ages 5 to 20, 6 children altogether. They were here earlier, just moments ago, absolutely beside themselves, really not understanding any of this and why this happened. They said that their mom, they called her, everyone's nickname for her was Jamma, that she got along with everybody. She always had a smile on her face, and that the suspect, they said, was always friendly to the children and giving them stickers and always laughing and smiling with them. So the family is having an incredibly hard time processing this.
Yeah, so I'm having a hard time processing this as well too, because for the life of me, I can't figure out what would make this person believe that it would be worth it to throw your life away or to take away somebody's life, really, over a job at McDonald's, right? I mean, if you're not satisfied with your hours, you either get a part-time job, right, another job, okay, or you find another job that's going to give you the hours that you want. Again, we're talking about McDonald's here, right? So it's not like this is necessarily a high skill, job where it's going to be hard to find another job. Like, you can find another job. You work at McDonald's, you can easily make a lateral move and go work at Burger King, right? Or another McDonald's, or, some other fast food restaurant, and probably get paid the same thing, right? I'm trying to figure out exactly why is it that this woman thought they would be worth it to throw away her life and to take somebody's life, even if you don't like the lady, right? Even if you felt like the lady mistreated you, why would you take away her life, especially considering the fact that she has kids, family that she has interacted with, by the way? Why would you take away her life over that? To me, it blows my mind. But when you learn more about this story, it kind of starts to come together because, again, this woman is a full-blown lunatic. This is not the first time she has stabbed somebody, right? And, now this is why she's now facing a $25 million bond. So without further ado, let's learn a little bit more about this.
$25 million. That's the bond set for the woman accused of fatally stabbing her manager at the East Point McDonald's. Good evening, everyone. I'm Taryn Asher.
And I'm Brandon Hudson. The 26-year-old made her first court appearance today, and we learned this isn't the first time investigators say that she stabbed someone. Fox News' Camila Miri has the latest.
26-year-old Afeni Muhammad in court Friday afternoon, charged with first-degree murder. East Point police say Muhammad fatally stabbed her manager, 39-year-old Jennifer Harris, inside the McDonald's where they both worked on 9 Mile Thursday morning.
Prior to the stabbing, Muhammad was sent home by Harris for not performing her work duties and told Harris, "I'll be back."
2 days before the stabbing, Muhammad posted a video on her Instagram, which is public. This is a small portion of that video.
But to get sent home 2 days in a row, man, and I came in on my off day to make up my time, and she still sends me home early, it's not funny. Somebody gonna have to do something about that. It's not funny.
Yeah, I mean, that's premeditated murder all day. Premeditated murder all day. She is cooked, okay? She is cooked, right? I mean, you posted that video on the internet, and then you went to work, and you got sent home, and you came to McDonald's, right, and stabbed your boss to death, right? Again, that is premeditated all day. She is definitely gonna be doing life, right? She is not going to be seeing the light of day for a long time. Okay, $25 million bond. Wow.
Investigators say the suspect stabbed Harris several times inside the drive-thru portion of the fast food restaurant. A customer, a CPL holder, was in his car and witnessed the crime. Authorities say he shot his gun in the air, attempting to stop the violence. When the suspect ran out of the restaurant, the CPL holder held her at gunpoint until police arrived.
Muhammad admitted that she intended to kill Harris and stated that after she was sent home, she drove to a nearby park, decided to come back and stab Harris with a knife that she had inside of her vehicle.
Harris, a single mother of 6 and a longtime McDonald's employee, was pronounced deceased at a nearby hospital. Meanwhile, the prosecutor revealing this in court about Muhammad.
The defendant does have a prior instance of at least one that I'm aware that involved a stabbing, similar obviously to the stabbing that occurred in this case, involving a knife.
That prior stabbing occurred in Virginia. Muhammad's attorney arguing
she was in an extremely abusive relationship that was not only mental but physical, that involved alcohol issues, which is where the habitual second stems from, and her prior record.
The judge set Muhammad's bond at $25 million, cash surety only. She will be back in court on July 23rd for a probable cause hearing. In East Point, Camila Mary, Fox 2 News.
Yeah, she's cooked. She's 100% cooked. You know, anger management, I think, is a big problem in this country, right? Especially amongst a certain group of people who can't seem to control their anger, right? They seem to want to resort to violence, okay, for situations that do not require violence. A situation like that simply required this woman go get another job. Again, we're talking about McDonald's here. She could have easily made a lateral move to some other job, and, you know, maybe her work environment would have been better. I get it, you know, losing work hours or not, you know, getting paid what you feel like you should be getting paid, you know, it's tough, especially if you have to live off of that. I get that. I understand that. But there are ways to handle that outside of violence, right? And she snapped. And again, the ironic part about this is that in her video, she claims that she doesn't snap, but at the same time, she clearly was snapping, right? She was snapping. She was losing her mind. And, you know, she just took it out on his manager. It really is an unfortunate situation. But part of me has to say that this is why I always caution people, okay, in positions of, you know, authority or management or whatever. You know, these individuals that come in with these weird hairstyles, these weird looking people, right? You know, piercings and all types of crazy stuff. You got to be wary, right? I mean, in some of these videos with this woman, she's wearing all these weird wigs, you know, different color wigs and stuff like that. And it's just, it's a sign that they're not mentally stable, right? I mean, you can look in this person's eyes and see that she don't really look mentally stable, right? She don't look like somebody that you gonna want to work with, right? And you know, she just got that look. She just got that crazy look to her, that cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs look to her. So again, I'm not really surprised by it just by looking at this person. You got to be careful, man. Again, these people that are, you know, modifying their bodies in weird ways and all this crazy stuff they got going on. Again, they're showing you signs physically that, hey, they're unstable, they're mentally unstable. And that's why, again, you know, you got to be very, very, very careful about hiring these people and working with these people. Because again, they're showing you signs that, you know, they're not the most mentally stable people, and they're probably not easy to work with. Okay, this woman probably was causing a lot of problems. Okay, and that's probably why she got sent home so much, why she got disciplined so much, is because she wasn't necessarily a great worker. But I don't know. You know, I have no idea. Again, it's just unfortunate that this mother lost her life. Okay, and you know, it's something that we really don't want to see and we shouldn't see, but we continue to see it. And it's really unfortunate. But let me know what you guys think. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Most importantly, share a Black conservative perspective. Peace.